Hello, I am Pastor Stanley Kujokera, sharing from the book titled The Essence of Grace, the Pragmatic Enablement. Chapter 10, Satan's Same Old Tactics. Nothing has changed. It is still the same devil, and he still uses the same strategies that he used on Eve, the same ones he used on Jesus, and the same ones he is using on you and me. He uses what you love against you. He might have power, but he doesn't have the authority to destroy you, so he will cause you to self-destruct. He will feed your weakness. And these are his tactics today: the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life. 1 John 2, verse 16, KJV. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life, is not of the Father, but is of the world. Genesis 3, verse 6, KJV. And when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was pleasant to the eyes, and a tree to be desired to make one wise, she took of the fruit thereof, and did eat, and gave also unto her husband with her, and he did eat. You must choose wisely who you let into your inner circle, and who will speak into your life. Not every Jack and Jill should have access to your soul. You need to guard your heart with all diligence, because out of it are the issues of life. People need to qualify to speak into your life. The Word of God tells us that blessed is the man who walks not in the counsel of the ungodly. One thing I would like us to understand is that the ungodly is not a man but a spirit. This means you need to question and cross-examine even your own thoughts, as they may be thoughts planted by the enemy when you fell asleep, meaning during times of frustration and the pains of life. Trust only the Word of God, and you will have the pragmatic enablement you need to carry you through life. Whoever speaks into your life should have credibility in the words they speak. The only thing that gives credibility to a person's words is the Word of God, because it is eternal truth and will never change. Imagine if Eve had questioned how truthful and well-meaning the serpent was. If only she had established the credibility of the serpent's words, she would not have been deceived, and mankind would not have been enticed to lust after the fruit to the point of sinning before God. Whoever you listen to will create a reality in your life, ignite passions and desires in your heart, and shape the future of your destiny. Since the fall of Adam and Eve, all mankind has been governed by their flesh, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life. Temptation is not sin. Eve was tempted, and had she possessed the shield of faith to quench the fiery darts of the enemy, she would have come out victorious. Jesus was tempted in the very same way, but because he is the Word of God itself, he managed to overcome temptation. Jesus had the Word flowing out of him, for in every temptation he would say, "It is written." Jesus overcame by the words of his testimony as he boldly declared, "It is written," in every situation the enemy presented. This brings us back to the question, who is your teacher? For Christ, it was simple. He had the teacher living inside of him. You can also invite him to come into your heart and dwell inside of you. Sin is the transgression of the law. Anything done apart from the Word of God is sin, meaning one must invest time in reading the Word of God and make it apparent to their senses as it paints the picture of that which is anticipated of mankind by the divine God.